What's up? This is Naked Eli, the mostly unclothed gamer, here showing you how to do the God Despawn on Regret. Starting out, you're going to want to throw a nade slightly to your right before all these enemies get in this room. So I'll start again at the basic checkpoint. You come up here, you switch to your frags, and then you use that to help launch yourself over to here. Now, some people are complaining that this jump's like impossible. You need to get a running start, don't hit into this, and then crouch at the very top to land that jump. Now, if you take too long, these buggers are going to start shooting at you as well as the elites. So I'll have to show you what that looks like again. Come here, throw the grenade slightly to the right. Use that boost to get you straight up to here, then straight up to here. Look down, throw the grenade, and then do a jump at the very last second to hop yourself up to the top. Once you're on the ceiling, you're going to want to look out for this jackal, who's usually aware of your presence. Sometimes there's a guy right there. Sometimes there's a guy right here. There he is. And then there's guys right here around this corner. There he is. If you don't hit him in the face, it takes 2 body shots. And then there's going to be a 5th one either back there or still in here. So what you can do is you come here, you shoot. And if he's in there like that, then he'll come out. And so that means there should not be another one. Oh, never mind. I miscounted. There's always 5 jackals. When you kill the 5 jackals, you get a checkpoint. Sometimes you won't, and you'll have to kill some of these elites. To practice this trick, you can also use your SMG to lure these guys out so that they don't shoot you in the back with your carbine. This guy does not want to fight us. All right. So then, assuming he's not going to bother us, he'll probably come out eventually. We're going to want to aim for right here, throwing a grenade right where this like corner, it's like an L shape with this cement, and then the grass right here. So you want to run forward and throw the plasma at the same time. And then as you're dropping, you hold down the forward button to accelerate yourself. And then you can actually camp right here so this guy doesn't shoot at you. You can turn around and shoot at him if you'd like. And notice that as you kill an elite, you actually get a checkpoint, which is really nice for the next part here. But I want to show you guys that last part again. Because the God launch there is just as important as the God Despawn coming up. So here again, we're going to accelerate our ways into this jump. Look down, throw the nade, jump at the last second. Get ourselves up to here. Look for some of the snipers. Whoops. I suck at sniping, clearly. Look for this guy right here. And you want to be very careful poking around corners because these guys are pretty aggressive. Oh yeah, there's also another one I forgot. I'll show you guys where he is. Sometimes this guy can come out here on the left, so you want to be careful about that. And then this guy can be right under there, but it turns out he's right here again. Sometimes the last guy likes to hide right behind there. So now let's see if the elites will come out this time and be nice. Come on, Mr. Elite. You know you want to. There we go. A couple snipes to the head will kill him. And then usually you'll get a pretty nice checkpoint there. Sometimes the other elite will want to come out and play. So anyways, we look here. We throw the grenade as we're running forward, which gives it just enough momentum to usually push it onto this side of the slope. And then notice that as my acceleration here is really important. So I'm going to jump, and I'm not going to hold forward all the way. I'm going to jump, and then I'm going to slow down, and then I'm going to crank it all the way forward. And by ending the jump with me holding down all the way forward, and then crouching and jumping at the same time, that's going to allow me to get more acceleration forward because your midair velocity actually does affect the jump after you hit it. So here's what that looks like. Throw the nade, drop. Notice how I pause, then I hold down forward, crouch mid-jump, and then release it as I come forward. So that's pretty much it. If you don't hit the best God jump or God launch, you will sometimes land there. There's an exact angle that you can jump up, or you can use a frag to help boost yourself up. So now you're going to want to come into here. Before setting this up, I will almost always shoot one of these guys to get myself a checkpoint. You can stand here, you can stand here, it doesn't really matter. Now you can jump to this from either here. You can just actually walk like straight up onto this, which is kind of strange. And then you can jump across. And that's the harder of the two in my opinion. But because you might like mess up getting up there, or you can jump from there, either way. Now we used to have this crazy setup where we'd like throw tons of grenades in the sky, but there's actually a much easier setup now that's pretty consistent. So we're going to want to start by throwing a plasma at the wall right about at the halfway point as we come at this angle. And as we spawn the enemies, that's going to take out a bunch of snipers in the middle and towards the right side. Then we're going to look over here, and we're going to be chilling right next to this elite as he spawns, because he's the one who gets the most shots on us as we're trying to run back into the gondola. And so what we're going to do is we're going to throw this nade and then immediately hop up onto this ledge and inch ourselves towards the inside, which is going to cause all of these enemies to spawn. Then we hopefully get the stick on this elite, or else we're dead and we reset from checkpoint. It's really hard to pull off and very tricky. It has a lot of timing, like that's really crucial to it. So let's see if we can nail it. Throw that, hop up to here, hit that elite, and then we hop down to here. And then notice how I jumped too late there. So I actually spent too much time trying to shoot that guy. I'll show you what this jump looks like. So again, we can throw that nade, come to here. And then notice how there, that grenade went off before I actually was able to spawn up all the enemies. So the timing of this, really, really important. So you can throw that nade, hop up to here, throw that, hop down to here, jump right as that's coming level with them. And then once we're on, you're going to want to snipe this guy immediately. Then I switch to pretty graphics mode and I look over here to make sure that the Phantom is making its way out, because this Phantom coming in early is what's going to allow us to actually pull off the God Despawn. It doesn't matter whether you're looking at it or what you're doing or what your position is, but I always like to watch just to double check and make sure that this disappears. And if this disappears, then we've hit it. So we hit it, we got the God Despawn. That means that this gondola, which would normally be the one that we have to get onto and reach over there, will now continue forward. We've skipped fighting all those enemies, we've skipped the hunter, we've skipped every single enemy at the start of this mission, and there's actually no jackal snipers or any enemies waiting for us here. So this is an extremely helpful time save, and I hope you guys can pull it off. That's it for this episode of Halo Tricks. Catch you guys next time. Peace.